Hi Muffins, it's Cherie. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, I'm Cherie. I am on a weight loss journey. I'm trying to lose some pounds after a baby, and I'm currently doing it through Simply Filling, but I thought this was a great collab that I could also meld with my Simply Filling plan and share some info with you guys. So first I have to thank Bobby from Mother of One for starting this collab. I thought it was a great idea. It's definitely a collab that I haven't heard of before, so I was excited to participate. Don't forget to check out her channel and all the other lovely ladies down below who are also listing their 5 foods that they don't eat on plan, which is the name of the thing if you didn't read the title. So like I said, I am currently on Simply Filling, which is an old Weight Watchers plan. Back when they had smart points, they don't support it anymore in the app, but I am doing iTrack Bites. I have lots of videos on what it is and how to do it and how to track it in my channel. You can go and check those out. I also have a playlist that's Simply Filling, all the vlogs, all the things, so go check that out as well. So let's jump into this video. So the premise of Simply Filling is that you can eat as much as you need to feel satisfied from a specified group of foods. There's a list. You can only eat from this list. Anything not on the list comes from your weekly points. But there are some things that I trade out that aren't technically Simply Filling, but I eat them anyway because I'm a rebel and also because it doesn't affect my weight loss. So of course, my journey is different than yours. If you can't control yourself with these foods, or if you do not see success, then I would suggest not doing them. But these are just the things that work for me. So that's what I do. So the first thing that I do not eat on plan is avocado. On Simply Filling, you are allowed 2 teaspoons of oil a day. Healthy fat is good for you. It's good for your body. It helps with nutrition absorption. I feel like there should be some healthy fats in everyone's diet. It shouldn't just be all fat-free and low fat. And I mean, you need fat. You need it to feel full, to feel satiated. So you're supposed to have 2 teaspoons a day, but I don't really cook with oil and I don't really eat anything for the most part that I would add oil to anyway. So I count avocado as my healthy fat for the day. So usually I don't measure anything because you're not supposed to on Simply Filling. If it's an average sized avocado, I eat half of one. That's my healthy fat. I've always lost weight, even eating avocado. So that's something that works for me, but then I count that as my healthy oil or my healthy fat for the day and I'm good to go. Also, sometimes I sub coconut oil in. If I'm not having avocado, I might pop some popcorn in coconut oil or something like that. I feel like that is also a healthy fat. And I think that a teaspoon of that a day is no big deal either. So I just kind of pick and choose my healthy fats. So the next food that I eat on Simply Filling that is not technically on plan is Ezekiel Bread. On the Simply Filling plan, you're supposed to eat light breads. So like 45 calorie, 100 cal, like light, that have light in the title or fat-free in the title. But in Canada, I guess they're healthier than us and they don't have that option. So in Canada on Simply Filling, you were allowed to eat Ezekiel Bread. I've always loved Ezekiel Bread. If you don't know what it is, it's a health bread. You find it in the freezer section. It's made from like seeds and nuts and grains. I think it's gluten-free. I don't think that there's any flour in it. But it's really good for you and super healthy. And it's not very big. So I eat that bread in lieu of the fat-free stuff and the 45 calorie stuff because I just feel like that's super processed. It's not gonna keep me full. I just don't like it. So I eat Ezekiel Bread. Again, never had a problem. I always lose really well in Simply Filling. And I kind of feel like if it's Simply Filling in Canada, why isn't it Simply Filling here? What's American Weight Watchers trying to do to us? The third thing that I do not eat on Simply Filling plan is soy milk. Soy milk is the only dairy alternative milk that is allowed on the Simply Filling foods list. I kind of feel like that's very limiting, especially since there are so many dairy-free milks available now. So I substitute vanilla, cashew milk, and almond milk, the unsweetened version, because I feel like it's low calorie. It's 0 points for half a cup, which I very, very rarely have a cup of nut milk anyway. And so I don't see the harm in having that instead of soy milk. I'm just not a big fan of soy milk or soy. I just try not to eat a lot of soy. And so I eat those milks instead. And again, never had a problem with my weight loss. Totally up to you. I also think they taste better. They're freaking delicious. The fourth thing that I eat off of the Simply Filling plan, it's not technically Simply Filling, is brands of pasta sauce. There are very few Simply Filling pasta sauces, and they really want you to make your own. And their criteria is that they have no oil and no sugar. So it's like just straight up herbs and spices and tomatoes, which I totally get. I wish that I was a mom who had infinite time to make homemade pasta sauces every day, but I don't. So I get the lowest calorie one that I can find, as long as it doesn't have any sugar. And the one that I use, I'll try and insert a picture, has less than 2% oil. So it's low oil, no sugar. I think it's 60 calories per serving. Again, I don't feel like it's an obnoxious amount of calories. There's no sugar in it. I count it as simply filling. You have to do you. I get a lot of questions about pasta sauce, and the only one that I've ever been able to find that is simply filling compliant, which again, you can't even check now because it's not supported in the app, is from Whole Foods. I live in the country. I'm an hour from a Whole Foods. Mama ain't driving there for pasta sauce. And the last thing on my list of things that I don't eat on plan is that I forgot it. I remember, mom brain. It's fat-free cheese. And that's kind of a lie. I still eat fat-free cheese if it's in melted form, but your girl cannot stand. I cannot stand fat-free cheese like in a salad. It's like rubbery, tasteless plastic. It's disgusting. I don't even know what fat-free cheese is made out of. I'm pretty sure it's made out of poison and bad decisions. So in that case, I do count my weekly points, but I think it's totally worth it to use your weekly points for stuff that makes your food tasty, that is a little less processed, still processed, but I eat 2% cheese. So I'll buy 2% shredded cheddar cheese, and if I'm eating it just like in cheese form, not melted, then I just count the weekly points for it. If I'm eating it melted, I'll eat fat-free. But it's just totally worth the points to me because fat-free dairy is challenging. You know, skim milk, I drink it because it's only in my coffee. I do sometimes have 2% because sometimes I don't feel like buying 6 milks for my household. My son is dairy-free, so that would mean that 2% for my husband, fat-free for me, and then his dairy-free milk, and it's just like my whole refrigerator is milk. So I really believe in using your weekly points on real foods if you can. So I use real peanut butter, weekly points, real, cheese, weekly points. That's what they're there for. And it really kind of keeps the program and the food delicious and lively, and I don't feel as deprived of all the delicious things that I want in my face. So that is the top 5 things that I do not eat on plan with Simply Filling. Thank you so much, Bobby, for hosting this collab. It was really exciting to do something a little bit different. I hope you guys go and check out her channel and everyone else down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.